In the high-stakes world of fighter aviation, design flaws can turn a cutting-edge jet into a death trap. Pilots have historically faced deadly challenges: poor visibility, erratic handling, and mechanical failures, leading to avoidable crashes. For instance, the F-104 Starfighter earned the grim nickname Widowmaker due to its 30% crash rate in Germany. This scene immerses you in the cockpit of a flawed design where warning lights flash as the pilot battles controls. The tension is palpable, setting the stage for our deep dive into history's most hated fighters. What transforms a fighter into a pilot's worst nightmare? 3 critical flaws dominate: restricted visibility due to cramped canopies, sluggish response from over-engineered controls, and unreliable systems like the F-4 Phantom's early lack of a gun. The F-104 exemplified these issues. Its tiny wings demanded perfect landings, while the downward ejecting seat doomed pilots at low altitude. Side-by-side comparisons reveal how ergonomic tragedies like the F-111's labyrinthine cockpit amplified risks. These aren't mere inconveniences. They're lethal compromises born from Cold War haste. The F-104 Starfighter wasn't just flawed, it was statistically lethal. With a wingspan shorter than a family car, it prioritized speed over stability, earning a 30% crash rate in West Germany. Pilots joke darkly that buying an F-104 came with a free coffin. Its downward ejecting seat gave crews under 500 feet zero survival chance. Even Chuck Yeager, the first to break the sound barrier, called it a damned awkward plane. This jet's legacy is etched in gravestones, not glory. Veteran accounts paint a harrowing picture of the F-104. One Luftwaffe pilot recalled a flat spin where the ground spun like a record before ejection. NASA's Joe Engle survived multiple engine failures, calling it a screaming ride to nowhere. Crash reports reveal chilling patterns. Landings accounted for 75% of accidents due to the jet's unforgiving stall speed. These stories aren't just history. They're warnings etched in blood about sacrificing safety for speed. The F-4 Phantom entered Vietnam as a missile-only fighter, a near-fatal oversight. Without guns, pilots struggled in dogfights against nimble MiGs, achieving a dismal 2.1 kill ratio early on. Its smoky engines made stealth impossible, while hydraulic failures plagued 1 in 5 sorties. One pilot lamented, "We were sitting ducks." The Phantom's flaws weren't just mechanical. They reflected a dangerous dogma that missiles rendered dogfighting obsolete. The F-4's salvation came through brutal lessons. By 1967, the USAF added an internal 20mm gun, boosting kill ratios to 4-1. Improved radar and dogfighting training birthed Top Gun, the Navy's elite program. Later models like the F-4E slashed accident rates by 60% with better engines. This turnaround proved even flawed designs could evolve, though at a cost. 540 Phantoms were lost in Vietnam before reforms took hold. Their legacy lives on in today's multi-role fighter doctrine. Topping our list is the F-111, a bomber masquerading as a fighter. Its swing-wing mechanics failed mid-flight in 6% of sorties, while cramped cockpit forced pilots to sit shoulder to shoulder like clowns in a Volkswagen. Designed for nuclear strikes, it floundered in dogfights. Weapons officers nicknamed it the lead sled. Even its escape capsule, a $2 million innovation, often killed crews during ejections. This hybrid's identity crisis made it universally loathed. The F-111's flaws were systemic. Its variable sweep wings added 3,000 pounds of machinery prone to jamming. The terrain-following radar, critical for low-level nuke runs, frequently misread planes as mountains, causing abrupt climbs that ripped wings off. Engineers later admitted the airframe was 10 years ahead of its time, but 20 years behind in reliability. While later models improved, the damage was done. By 1996, 166 of 566 built had crashed, sealing its reputation as a hangar queen. These flawed fighters forged modern aviation wisdom. The F-104's crashes birthed ejection seat safety standards. The F-4's gunless fiasco cemented multi-role versatility. Even the F-111's over-engineering informed the F-35's balanced design. Today's pilots owe their lives to these hard-won lessons, proving that progress often springs from peril. As our montage shifts from Cold War relics to the F-35's clean lines, remember, every innovation here is paid for in blood, sweat, and aluminum.